Welcome back to my sewing vlog page, channel, thing. Don't know what do you call them. So for this vlog I thought I would join in with the Seamstress Tag, which Hollie Sews has started. If you've not seen her vlog yet, go and check it out. I'll put a link below. But basically she's given us some questions to answer, and then we can tag people we want to tag in them to answer, to pass it on basically. And I was tagged by Leigh from Clueless Seamstress, and thank you Leigh, very flattered. And check out her vlog as well, it's very good. So I thought I would join in and answer some of the questions, all the questions even. I'll answer all of them. I'm Bridie, I'm a mum, I'm soon to be a wife, hopefully next year, all being well. Not because I'm not going to marry him, but might not be next year. But yes, and I sew a lot. I teach some classes in pattern cutting and sewing, and yeah, other than that I'm a full-time mum. And yes, so me, a twofold question. I originally started at the age of 17 when I did textiles at college, and then went on to do art foundation, which is where I decided to do fashion design. And then from there I went to university to study fashion design and got my degree. And then life kicks in and you need to earn money, and so I got bar jobs. And yeah, so from uni I kind of fell out of sewing a little bit. So met my partner, had a baby. He was nearly 3 now, but when he was about 6 months old I decided that I needed a whole new wardrobe because none of my clothes fit me anymore. They were all a bit frumpy, and that I had all these skills that I wasn't using, and why wasn't I using them? So I decided to set myself a challenge to make my own clothes for a year, and I asked my 2 best friends from uni to join in, Laura and Jo. You've probably seen some of their stuff about, maybe if you've been following my Instagram. And yeah, so they joined in. We weren't allowed to buy anything new for a year, and we did it. Now I'm still going on with it. They've kind of like dipping in and out a little bit. But yeah, so from there I've just been sewing ever since, and yeah, I love it, and I love getting back into it. And it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I thought all my skills would come back to me, but they didn't. Yeah, it took a bit of time before I like really honed them again. But yeah, love every minute of it, love the community. Didn't know anything about that before I started. It's nothing like they tell you at uni. The home sewing community is a lot nicer than the fashion community. But yeah, so that's basically it so far. I have 2 of these, I'm afraid. My proudest one from uni was the coat I made. I'll show you a picture somewhere around here, or faded. Most recent proudest moment, I'm pretty proud of them all really, but the first one I was really proud of was my ruby dress from Love Sewing magazine, the patterns from Love Sewing magazine. And yeah, it was the first dress that really fit me really well after having my baby. The one that sticks out in my mind the most is pretty much the first thing I made when starting the challenge, because I thought I still knew it all, and I didn't really know it all anyway to start with, but I thought it would all come flooding back to me, and it really didn't. I couldn't remember any of it. I drafted my block, which went fine. So the fit of it was fine, but I made it too short, and I completely forgot how to put a zip in, so I kind of botched that in. I might show you a clip of the insides if, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll show you a clip of the insides, show you how terrible it really is. I think you'll agree that's a disastrous zip. So I have a few. I'm addicted to fabric, so any place that sells fabric is lovely to me. But I'm quite lucky in that my local fabric shop in Lincoln, the Craftea Sewing Bee, is really good, and they've got a little cafe next door, so you can go you can browse, go have a cup of tea, really nice cake, and then come back and just buy lots of fabric and have a dashery. And I also teach my classes there, so I'm quite friendly with the owners and everyone that works there, so it's pretty much just like hanging out at home really, but there's lots of fabric. But yeah, if you're ever in Lincoln, check it out. It's by the train station around the back of the bus stop, so I would highly recommend it. That's the closest place to me physically. For my wearable toiles, I will go on eBay, and I quite like Regency Rags because they've got some nice interesting prints and things like that, but it's really quite affordable, quite cheap actually. So for wearable toiles, I will always buy from there because even if I muck it up, I'm not that worried. This actually is the Tilly Bettine. I don't know if you can see, or if I've just gone out of focus there. But yeah, I've made this twice and I've hacked it once, so 3 times, got 3 dresses out of it. Love it. It's amazing as a mum because it's so comfortable, elasticated waistband and pockets, which is just amazing. But yeah, it's comfortable and I still look nice while I'm crawling around after a 3-year-old. And yeah, so that's my most made one. I tend to, because I'm quite new to the indie sewing scene, I'm trying to just make everything I can at the moment. So this, although I've not made a lot of them, this is the most I've made. I hate hand hemming. So I don't, which is really bad. I think if I was making like a jacket I've made jackets before and I've hand stitched the lining and facings and stuff like that. But if it's something like a dress or quick, just a skirt, I will overlock and roll a top stitch on top because I really don't have the patience to do it. I'm so lazy. But yeah, so that's my most dreaded sewing task. So my favourite sewing task is stitching in the ditch. It's weird, I don't know why I love it so much, it's just really satisfying when it's complete, and I will do it for anything I can really. Binding, I stitch in the ditch. Not everyone does that. I thought that was just the way you did it, but apparently it's not. And if any of you stitch in the ditch when you're doing your binding, let me know because I quite like it, and I think it's a nice finish. So if anyone agrees with me, just let me know. Let me know I'm not alone in the world. I like listening to Terry Pratchett audiobooks while I'm sewing. Yeah, just love it. They're really, for me, they're quite nostalgic because my whole family reads Terry Pratchett, and they're just really funny, and I love having it in the background when I'm sewing. Miss whole chunks of it sometimes while I'm concentrating, but you can always go back on an audiobook anyway. Also, I'm addicted to sewing vlogs, so that's not while I'm sewing, no, they're hard to watch while you're sewing. I'm a bit in the middle with these. I love a printed pattern, especially the indie ones. They're beautiful, and I love the physical aspect of having them. I have got PDF ones, and I kind of forget about them a little bit because they're on my computer and I've not printed them off yet. I really should print them off, really. Yeah. So, but I can see I do like that they're cheaper. I like that they're instant, but I don't know. I do like. I'm gonna go printed because yeah, it's nice to have them, and I love the packaging, and they're just so beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna go printed. My heart says printed. What did you say? Right. So my sewing machine, that's hard to say, is, I have two, but this is my main one. This is Fred. She is a bit dusty underneath. She's a new home. I inherited this from my grandma, so she is quite old now. I think she's, don't quote me on this, I think she might be a 1970s or early 80s model, but I love her. She's beautiful and she runs so nicely. She might need a service soon though, because she's running fine, but she just sounds a bit grumpy. So, and yes, she looks a bit yellow. But other than that, she's beautiful. She runs like a dream. I like that she's manual, but I have seen some nice, I don't want her to hear this. I have seen some nice electronic ones recently that if I ever want to upgrade I might go for, but at the moment she's my girl. I do have a little, this one, she's called Rosie. She's a John Lewis brand one, and yeah, again manual. She does the job. If I ever need to give Fred a break or she's in service or anything, I'll whip that one out, and it's quite nice because I can plonk her on the table in my dining room and watch the telly while I'm doing it. But I am very much a jack of all trades, master of none, although trying to master sewing. But I dabble in hand embroidery when I'm watching TV or stuff. Again, this is inherited. It's going to take me years to complete this, but I'm going to give it a go. Don't know if you can see. Don't know why I wooed there, but oh, it might help if I show it around. So yeah, dabble in that. I also do a bit of crochet. I'm not very good. I know the techniques. I'm not very fast, and I've probably never completed anything. And I bake. I used to bake quite a lot. Not so much anymore. My kitchen is absolutely tiny, and I literally am just tea and then out at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed my tag. I don't think I'm going to tag anyone else because they've literally all been tagged beforehand. But yeah, check out all the sewing vlogs, they'll all be doing this. It's good fun, and get in touch if you have any questions. Give me a thumbs up if you've liked it, and oh, please subscribe. I love hearing from you all, and it's really nice community online, so sewing community. So yeah, say hi, and I'm probably squinting all the way through there. So sunny. So hope you all have a nice day.